And welcome back to the Road Show. This morning in the Buzz. Okay, so we have more snow on the way, but some Rhode Islanders are already talking about Halloween, believe it or not. And in fact, the date of the semi-holiday could change if a local lawmaker gets his way. State Representative Donald Lally has proposed legislation moving the observance of Halloween to the last Saturday in October. He says children could trick or treat and not have to get up for school the next day. He also thinks businesses and restaurants could have Halloween contests on a weekend, which could be good for business. Meantime, the head of Rhode Island Hospitality Association says about a dozen hotels actually oppose the idea. Even bars and clubs that host costume parties and contests at Halloween haven't rallied around this proposal just yet. So the question is, what do you guys think? I mean, is this a good idea?
I think we're in agreement that I think it's a terrible idea. I mean, Saturday night is a full party mode night. I'd rather have children out trick-or-treating on like a Monday or Tuesday night rather than a Saturday. So I think people, people take advantage of Halloween being on a Saturday or Friday night. So I don't really think it's a great idea.
And they were saying that a lot of bars and clubs and restaurants, things like that, I mean, they have parties and they have celebrations on the Saturday that's around Halloween regardless, whether it's being celebrated then or not. You know, that Saturday of Halloween, they're of course going to have their parties and things like that. And what we were talking about before is that if you do switch it to Saturday, who's going to remember? Like, you can't really count on everyone remembering,
That's
okay,
true.
it's on the Saturday. Are you still going to have kids showing up at your house on October 31st, ringing your doorbell saying, where's my candy? You know, I'm in a costume, here we go. And what are they supposed to say? No, it was 2 days ago on Saturday.
I think safety is number one. Like you mentioned, it's party mode. I remember this past year was Sunday night. But we were reporting there was some hit and runs, you know, there's not hit and runs, but pedestrians hit. And I mean, it gets dark and it's dangerous, and if you add that alcohol, more prone on Saturdays.
And more people are out. It's just more, more clustered, more claustrophobic, I guess you could say, things like that. I know a lot of people are saying, well, the parents will be home, but, I usually you just wait for the parents to get home on the Monday, Tuesday night that you're going out trick-or-treating.
I think there are bigger issues to be tackling in the State House right now, other than should Halloween be on Saturday night. I know it's important to a lot of parents, but we have budget problems right now. I think that we should be focusing more on that than moving Halloween to a Saturday. I know. It is important.
But it's interesting that these bars and clubs are already saying, we don't want this. We don't want this. I'm just curious why. Probably because what you said, they're going to have their parties no matter what. So if people are gone on that Saturday night, if parents are busy, then maybe they'll lose that business of whatever Saturday.
Plus, people probably go out on Halloween night as well, so it's like a double, draw for local business. Like, so people go out on Halloween night and like the Saturday night because people like to celebrate.
Yeah, exactly. So more costume parties and the whole nine.
I don't know. I mean, it's definitely interesting, but I think the same thing. I mean, but our lawmakers did decide on the Christmas tree right away to change the holiday Christmas tree. So. I mean, if it's a small state, they can do what they want to do and get that out there. So
we'll see what happens, I guess.
I wonder if people are talking about it on the live blog right now.
Well, we'll go over to Courtney.
Courtney.
They absolutely are, and they're talking about it on Facebook, and most folks do not like this idea. I found a few who are in favor of it, and they are parents, and I can see why there. So we're going to start on the live blog and see what everybody has to say. This morning on FoxProvidence.com, Aaron S. says, I love that idea of Halloween moving to the last Saturday. Makes it so much easier on the kids and parents. And Smokey Wolf says, why do this to make it more convenient for parents? I say leave it the way it is. And Joe Butera says, I do not agree with the shift of Halloween. He said, how about making some real laws? Let's take a look at the poll right underneath the live blog, and we're asking, do you support the idea to shift the celebration of Halloween? A, yes, it's more convenient for kids. B, yes, but it'll be too confusing to work. Or C, no, it should stay the traditional 31st. And we also have a story posted there if you want to read a little bit more on it. Here's a snapshot of our Facebook page, and Marie Terrell says, why change a tradition? Let some of the inconveniences be part of the memories. A different day of the week is not going to make people more careful. Kayla Hazard says, I think it's a great idea. I have 3 children all in school, and it's a scramble to pick them up, get dinner, dressed up, and then take them out. And then Ray La Liberte says, I don't like the idea. It doesn't seem right, the possibility of Halloween falling on the 25th of October. So if you guys feel differently and want to weigh in, we're all still chatting about this on the live blog on FoxProvidence.com, so you can hop on now and speak with us.